City officials designated social media a public health hazard earlier this year, and the Adams administration continues to consider banning cell phones in schools. But Hannah Klieger reports some students are trying to beat their own addictive behavior to technology.
A group of teenagers are spending time in a park, laughing, crafting, just talking. It's only unusual because there isn't a single smartphone in sight. They're part of a small but growing group of Brooklyn students who formed the Luddite Club, named after a 19th century movement opposing industrialization.
During COVID, I kind of looked at my screen time and I was like, wow, I'm spending more than half of my time awake on my phone. Something needs to change.
The group gathers in Prospect Park every Sunday. It was formed at Brooklyn's Edward R. Murrow High School and has since expanded to other schools. Amanda Hannah McClear was a teacher at Murrow when she...
Guys, this is this is awesome. I am so proud of these youth. Awesome. Like, I'm looking at them and it doesn't look odd to me because I saw this stuff all the time during the 90s. Okay. This was normal during the 90s and the 80s. People would just hang out at the park. People would just shoot the shit, like, wherever they were. And nobody was on their phone because there were no phones. I am proud of them. This gives me hope.
Began to notice how many of her students were struggling with tech addiction.
Well, I had been called a Luddite for years, and it was not used in a positive way. It was very much derogatory. Luddites are often seen as anti-progress, backwards.
What is a Luddite?
Someone who is against the abuse, not the use of technology.
One day, a student named Ava Dela Cruz showed
such a discerning mind to think that way. There are absolutely advantages to technology. There are absolutely conveniences to acknowledge here that without technology, life would be a lot more difficult for a lot of us. That's the beauty and the blessing of technology and the innovation and evolution of technology. However, guys, let's be conscious of the fact that technology has sort of resorted to steroids. It's resorted to a level of greed, if you think about it. Like, just think about it, guys. There's a whole lot of greed now in terms of technology, in that they kind of, these companies, cell phone companies, computer companies, internet companies, they all kind of want you to be dependent on the devices that they produce. And guess who creates a lot of them? Guess who puts a lot of your cell phones together, guys? I mean, think of the hands. Think of the human hands that build your cell phone. Are they being taken care of? You know, and do you care? I mean, it's clear that a lot of iPhone users in particular don't care about where their cell phones come from. You know, I mean, so anyway, just, yes, industrialization, great, but has there been an abuse of technology? Has there been an overuse of technology in present day society, particularly in Western countries like ours? Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. It is impacting how we interact with each other as a social species, a species that is naturally social. Anyway, guys, this is something to take into consideration too, that, you know, like the stuff that's on the market through advertising, it's all there to make you think that you need it. You know, the next new phone, the next new model, the next new laptop, or next new PC, or the next new car. It's all there through advertising to be super ultra appealing to you, and and it makes you want it on purpose. Okay, they know exactly what they're doing when they advertise to you. You know, and if that's where you want your life force to go, your money and your energy and your hard work to go into technology, and then you want to spend all of your time on technology, fine. If that makes you happy, fine. This is for the folks who are kind of like, have been thinking about it for a while and are kind of like, yeah, you know, I don't feel like a human anymore. I feel like I'm just constantly, I'm a constant audience member to something on my fucking phone. I am just forever an audience member to my phone, right? How many of you feel like that? So, guys, these youth, these kids are a sign of hope. Things are going to be okay, because ultimately there will always be people who question the system that they are born into, and that is a good thing. No matter how successful and sophisticated that system becomes through innovation and technology and what have you, it's like you can't really you can't ever take out of the equation the human's ability to think for themselves, you know? And this is a great example of it. These people, these young people, are thinking for themselves. And what an amazing, incredible display that it is. Again, I am proud of them, and they give me hope.
Videos of her weekly gatherings with Luddite friends, a group she joined after she felt herself spiraling after the pandemic.
Bro, now I'm suddenly in high school and I'm about to be in college, and my life basically, I feel like it escaped me completely.
They have different interests, attend different schools, but share their commitment to kick their phone habit. McClear was so inspired by their self-awareness that she quit her teaching job and jumped headfirst into making a documentary about them, co-produced by Dela Cruz.
When there's no phones around at a Sunday meeting, they are drawing, painting, singing, dancing, writing. They do everything that teens should be doing.
They hope to release the film next year, but also launched a scavenger hunt featuring landmark Brooklyn institutions as a way to get young people to put their phones down and spend some time together, at least for a while. In Brooklyn, Hannah Klieger, CBS News, New York.
Wonderful. Thank you for this mainstream media news report. You know, not all of it's bad, but a lot of it's bad, mainstream media. And this was a story. I just looked at it, didn't watch it all the way, decided to start recording and share it with you guys. And I'm really glad I did. Such a good sign, people. I love it. It's like food for my soul. Thank you for watching.